into my kitchen. I'm cooking a favorite today. Great dessert, sticky day pudding with caramel sauce. We'll make it at the end of this. The first thing you're going to need is 300 milliliters of water, 250 grams of dates, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 eggs, room temperature, slightly beaten, 1 cup of brown sugar, and to finish it off, 1 cup of flour. Before we get started though, we gotta preheat the oven. We're gonna set it to 350 degrees. So let's start cooking. Take the pot, we're gonna turn this little burner on. We're gonna turn it right on nice and warm. I already put the dates in here to kind of pre-soak them a little bit while I was getting things ready. We're gonna pour it right in there like that. Nice and gentle, not making too much of a mess. And then we're gonna bring it up to temperature. We'll bring it to a slight boil and stir it all together. The dates will break down. Yes, they're not pitted. So I got unpitted dates. Good idea to do. Less work for you to do. So we're gonna give it a couple moments. We'll bring it up to temperature. So when it starts to simmer, slowly stir it, and you will watch them break down. The dates will come apart and separate. And you see the dates slowly separating, looking yummy. I'm gonna let that go for a couple more minutes. They use it on medium heat, and it seems to work better that way. Because you don't want to overcook it and burn it, so don't go cranking the thing way up high, thinking it's gonna be done faster. Because what happens, the dates will actually burn to the bottom of the pot. I don't know if you can see that right there. Remove that, and you see the bottom of the pot, and how separated everything has become one. There's what we want. Do is I like to turn the burner off when I come to that point, because we're adding stuff in here. First thing I'm going to do, add my baking soda, which is a half a teaspoon, or 1 teaspoon, sorry, not a half. And then it's going to expand, almost like when you put vinegar and baking soda together. It's going to froth up. While that's frothing, grab our 2 eggs. We're going to beat them up. Now when you put the eggs in there, you're going to keep this thing moving, because you don't want your eggs to just cook. And if you have scrambled eggs in there, you got to keep that pot just a stirring, one little bit at a time, to stir the eggs all in there so they don't cook and gel. I guess we might pour it. And as we're doing that, we're going to grab our brown sugar, which is 1 cup. We can dump that in now. Get that stirred in. The good thing about this is like a 1-pot thing, really. You know, we're washing a considerable amount. It's a great dessert. And now, the last is 1 cup of flour. We'll stir a little bit at a time, that we don't have a mess everywhere. Yes, and always pick a bigger pot. That way you don't come outside your pot, because it is 1 cup and it's quite full. We'll take it off the burner, set that over here. I do have a hot plate, put that on that. So that all mixed together nice and no flour. You don't see no lumps in there. You will see some lumps, which will be the dates, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, because it actually tastes really good. So, goes from here. We know the stove's already up to temperature of 350 degrees. Now we put it into our spring low pan. Dump it right in there like that. I like using parchment paper. Makes it easier getting out for me. Less cleanup also. that. I like using the little red scraper. Get the last little bit of stuff off the side walls. Once you get all that in there, head over there, out of the way. Fix up your parchment paper. Some of the head fell in by accident. Flatten her out. Your side walls. See that clearly? That's what she comes out looking like that. A little warm in the hands, but now it's going to go in here for 25 minutes. Next, you need caramel sauce. So, let's get the caramel sauce ready. So for caramel sauce, you're going to need my lovely cookbook, 60 grams of butter. We're going to put that on the burner. We're going to turn that up to medium heat. And then while that's melting, you're going to need a half a cup of brown sugar. And I'm using evaporated milk. Because so you can use, if you have heavy cream, you can replace that. A total of 200 milliliters. So I'm using 1 can evaporated milk and a half a cup of brown sugar. For that, I'm also going to need a trusty one to stir us all together. So let's get this butter melting. Next, into evaporated milk. Slowly stir that in. There we are, that's in. So, bring this up to a boil and we'll be right back. So we got it up to a boil right now, the caramel sauce. Let's show you what it looks like. If you look in the middle, get down close, you can see almost remove that. It's almost like fudge, that caramel sauce. So now the caramel sauce is at this point. We are going to take it off to heat. Slightly stir it. I got one of these pot things here. I'll set it right there. I always take it once I do it. See how slow that drips. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's dripping real slowly. Good consistency of caramel sauce, what we're looking for. And that's caramel. Wonderful. And we're going to remove the heat from this area. Over here. And we're coming down to 1 minute left on the sticky date pudding. So I got some trays here for my caramel sauce when it cools down some. Well, I'm going to show you what it looks like in a couple moments. So the sticky date pudding is now just ready to come out. Grab my oven mitts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that timer goes off. We're going to turn that oven off at the same time. So that's what we're looking for. So that's what we're looking for. We're going to put this right here beside the caramel sauce on that heat thing. And as you can see it cracking. Look at that. All right. You'll see how easy that is for cleaning. Yes, still wash them, but still a little easier getting that sticky stuff on the bottom. As you can see. I'll put that over here for now. Hope you guys can see that good. Beautiful. So, that is caramel sauce with sticky date pudding. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And I hope you make this and enjoy it as well as my family is and I am. My friends, I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time when we get cooking again. Bye-bye.